Yes, Mandy. You might not recognize me without my long 70 feet of blonde hair, but I play Rapunzel.
Yes, you do. That's true. And it's me, Zach, Flynn Rider, at your service. You might not recognize me because I'm not animated.
Oh, now they're just being mean.
We're excited to take you beyond the expected to discover, strand by strand, how Tangled became a fantastic adventure and one hip fairy tale.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We're going to comb through everything.
Okay, let's just go ahead and keep the hair puns to a minimum right now.
Check. Done.
Starting now.
Yes.
And we might even ask everyone some fun trivia.
That's right. That's right. So you better brush up.
Seriously, what'd I just say?
No, you said hair. That was a brush joke. Why is he smiling at me?
Disney has hit a major milestone with Tangled.
That's right. And how have they hit a milestone, Mandy? Tell the people.
Tangled has the honor of being Disney's 50th animated feature.
That's right. That is a lot of movies. How many drawings is that? Hold on, I can work this out.
Not really sure that's what's important here, Zach.
Hold on a second. Let's see.
50th and...
Let's see. So 24 frames a second, right? Times 100 minutes times 60. Oh, bingo! 7,200,000 drawings, give or take a few thousand, of course. I mean, you never.
Wow.
It's not exact science anyway.
Okay, let me throw this at you, Zach.
Bring it. Throw it.
So if Tangled is the 50th animated Disney film, what was the first?
That's easy. That's Snow White.
How? All right. What was the first Disney animated feature to use CG?
I thought that was Lion King, but I think you're gonna probably prove me wrong right now.
Do you want to guess? It's The Great Mouse Detective.
Excellent work, old man.
I can't believe we stumped you. The gears and the clock tower were computer generated.
Yes, they were. Very good. And I thought I was smart. This one.
So how many of the 50 can you name?
Well, first there was Snow White.
Okay.
And then Pinocchio.
I want to get all of them and let them try to.
Oh, of course. Yes, no deal. You go for it, everybody, right now.
That covers a lot of history, almost as long as Tangled was in development.
Really?
Yeah, Walt started working on the story of Rapunzel way back in the 1940s.
Oh, yes, I've heard this. We could have been number 17.
The challenge was to take a familiar fairy tale and make it much more.
I think what's great about the original fairy tale is you're dealing with some very unique, iconic imagery.
Let down your...
This 70-foot tower and this girl with this long hair that's longer than you can imagine.
The prince climbing up, those are images that everyone knows.
There's a chance to tell this classic story, make it contemporary, but at the same time be true to what the original story was.
That's where I come in. You know, the super cool leading man guy.
Oh, yeah? Who, by the way, used to look just slightly different.
All they had to do was check this baby out. Come on, look at this. Look at La Faccia right here.
Actually, Glenn Keane has another story.
I'm sure he does.
There was quite a search going on for what is this guy going to look like? How rugged and handsome should he be? And you easily go into way too macho and you don't like the guy. And he can be too pretty boy and you don't like the guy. It was really important that there has to be a sensitivity in his eyes.
Hi.
We had the ladies in the studio looking at a whole wall of hundreds of drawings of Flynn.
Yeah, the hot man meeting.
Yeah, it was tough.
And they were all attracted to, well, this guy.
No droopy eyes.
Droopy guys should have, you know, round out the brow.
Lip is not that chiseled.
And he's got weird dimples.
Yeah, the hot man meeting was hard to go to for us because everybody had their opinions on what works and what doesn't work. And occasionally things would come up that don't work, then those were things that, you know, we have.
No blue eyes. All right, no blue eyes.
Nobody likes you.
And then we kind of whittled it down to just finally one drawing that became the basis for the design of Flynn.
Here comes the smolder. That's my favorite part. The smolder there, that's good.
So you see, there's been a lot of development along the way. Here are some of the original drawings for Rapunzel's stepmother, Gothel.
It's all about Mother Gothel, you know, and she'll do whatever she needs to get what she wants.
We tried to make her as physically different from Rapunzel as possible, and that even goes down to her costume. Gothel's costume is actually based on garments that were about 400 years before Rapunzel's time. And so, in every way we could, we tried to make these two characters feel as different and unrelated as possible.
Don't ever ask to leave this tower again.
Oh, she gives me the willies. And I don't often use the term willies, so clearly that's actually happening.
Would you stop that?
I'm not really fond of the frog of yours either, by the way.
Zach, come on. It's a chameleon.
Pascal is actually based off of a real chameleon owned by Kelly Lewis, who is one of our animation artists here at Disney. She had bought a chameleon the very day we were naming this character, and she named him Pascal. And we said, oh, that's an amazing name. Can we have that name? And she said, yes. And so she's actually credited in the film as a chameleon wrangler, and Pascal is based off a real character.
Pascal is another classic Disney animal sidekick. Can you guys name a few more?
You're really pushing this trivia thing, aren't you? You really want them to come up with some answers.
Okay, well, can you?
Yeah, okay, yes, absolutely. There was a parrot on Jafar's shoulder in Aladdin. What's his name?
Iago.
Jafar, get a grip!
All right, can you name any more sidekicks?
There's Ariel's Sebastian Mon. And Simba had two, Timon and Pumbaa.
Nice job. Impressive.
Well, you can never have enough sidekicks, or side dishes for that matter.
Okay, let's talk about my favorite scene from Tangled, the lantern sequence. Do you want to guess how many lanterns there are in the whole birthday celebration?
Well, I know this because we've talked about this before. But
Okay.
go ahead and ask them.
Let's ask you guys. Was it 10,000, 25,000, or 45,000?
Could it be maybe the middle? Maybe 25,000?
No, it's 45,000 lanterns.
45,000 lanterns. That's such a big number, man.
Right?
They do this in Indonesia and the Far East. They have these lantern ceremonies where they actually will take rice paper lanterns, light a little fire under them, and they'll rise into the sky. And they'll do tens of thousands of these things. We went on to the internet and looked this up, and it was the most spectacular thing that we'd ever seen. And we knew that with a CG movie, this would be incredible.
Tangled also boasts the biggest crowd scene in any Disney movie ever. The village has over 3,000 CG figures in them. So do you guys want to guess what Disney movie was the previous record holder?
I have no clue. This one I have no clue about.
Oh, really? Come on, it should really ring a bell.
Oh, The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Very good.
Ah.
So let's talk about something guys love to talk about.
Sports.
Hair. It's always been a big part of anyone's personality, as some memorable Disney characters will show you.
Hair throughout history, whether it's really big hair for really important people, crazy hair, kinky hair, or no hair at all, the animators of Disney have proved time after time that when it comes to great characters, what's on top is the top priority.
Not bad, right?
That was awesome.
I work on that at home. Hey, let's have some fun and try to guess the character from their hair alone.
You came up with a game. I'm impressed.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Wow.
I try. We will show you the hairstyle. You shout out the character. Are you ready? Snow White. Flynn Rider.
Tarzan. Is that Cinderella?
I'm pretty sure that's Ursula. Flynn Rider. That's Flynn Rider.
No. Hercules.
So, how'd you do? And don't worry, we're not keeping track.
The producers of Tangled knew that hair would be the star of this movie. Because of the height of the tower, they decided to give Rapunzel 70 feet of hair.
70 feet! I gotta pace that off. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4.
So they set out to learn everything about it. They even called upon Kelly Ward, who has a PhD in hair.
Yeah, what was her dissertation in? Split ends?
She helped show the animators how hair moves, how it catches light, and she even assisted in the development of new software, which created the 70 feet of Rapunzel's hair with over 100,000 strands.
So what we would do in software is give them enough tools to be able to blend in and blend out of what's hand animated and what's simulation.
And animating all that hair, it wasn't easy. Computer graphic hair can be incredibly hard to manage, and it sometimes gets a little out of control. So let's check out these hairy bloopers.
I don't know, I'm just very interested in your hair and the magical qualities that it possesses. How long has it been doing that exactly?
They had plenty of long, hard days, but they got it right and made some animation history in the process.
70! That's 70 feet! Wow! You better not have a bad hair day with that.
Okay, Zach, come on, why don't you come on back over here? Zach.
Did you miss me?
Wow. You really want me to answer that on camera?
No, you're right. Let's just keep things professional.
Exactly. Just like they do at the Disney Animation Studios. Oh, look, you're here too.
You know what? And I'm keeping it.
I'm alive!
Are we good?
Yay!
Oh, Rapunzel.
Wow. It really was a lot of fun making this movie.
It was. It was kind of a piece of cake, though.
Oh, hold it right there.
Zach, okay, well, we hope you enjoy finding out more about Tangled. Oh, look how thoughtful. That's so nice.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
See you later.
Go ahead, blow them out.
Really?
Yeah, come on.
Wow, thank you. Funny, Zach. Trick candles.
We might need to call the fire department. Hey! Oh.